member, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you guys the Get a Life build that I created, I want to say a couple weeks ago on stream. Yeah, it's been a few weeks now, maybe almost a month. I know it's been a while since I've really been uploading anything, and I know I haven't uploaded at all when it comes to my challenge. Just FYI, the challenge is going to continue. I didn't forget about it. I didn't. I promise. I didn't forget anything. I've been really busy. It was supposed to be slowing down for work for me because it is considered the off season because after Labor Day and all that jazz, everybody goes back to work. But unfortunately, as of right now, I am the only one who is working in my household, and I've been picking up extra shifts at my job so I can continue to, make ends meet, make sure there's food in the house, bills are paid, gas for the cars and stuff like that. So instead of having a lot of free time at night to do like my builds and then having like free time during my days off to record Get a Life, I just haven't been able to do so. I've been working swing shifts now, so basically I work 3 days of day shifts, 2 days of nights, and then I have my 2 days, obviously. Sometimes my days off are together, other times they have it split up, which is really annoying. I don't like it. But I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, I have this job. I've been here for almost 3 years. It's kind of just something. I'm just fortunate enough that they're not cutting my hours because, like I said, I mean, we would still make it, obviously, but it just would be more of a struggle game than it is right now. So, I mean, if you guys want to say a prayer for me, that'd be great. It'd be greatly appreciated. Or just like some good vibes, that'd be helpful too. Anyways, so yes, like I said, this is the house that I built for the Get a Life challenge because if you guys recall, if you do watch it, if you don't, you should totally check it out. We have two families basically, and one, two, three children in the house now. And it's, well, basically, this house is built with, 7 Sims in mind. So it's not a small build. I had to make sure everybody had enough bedrooms, there were enough bathrooms. And when I was building this house on stream, I really didn't have an idea what it was going to look like. It kind of just formed itself. And at first, I wasn't really a big fan of it, but then, the more I messed with it and added decorations and stuff and actually fleshed it out better, I ended up really, really liking it. Like, I think it looks really cute. And then, of course, I actually messed with the Sims in the house to make sure everything was in working order. There wasn't anything I had to change and whatnot, and everything was fine. So, when I built this house, it was, I wanted to say, probably 2 days after we got the update with customizable stairs. So, if you watched my last episode, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was the last episode of Get a Life that I posted. I had I had said I was going to post that build, because I really liked the way that house had come out. Well, that was before the stairs happened. And because we have the cool, L-shaped stairs now that we can make, I was like, well, now I really want the house to have the L-shaped stairs. So I changed it up. Now this house is probably not going to be on here forever. I'm assuming when one of the twins go on ahead and becomes our heir, that we're going to demolish the house and just rebuild from scratch. Because I actually do that quite a lot with my households, even my personal households that I'm just doing a legacy challenge just to do, just to have something going on. I typically let one generation have one kind of house, and then once the heir is of age, I go on ahead and demolish the house and make the changes that I want to make. So this house isn't set in stone. It's going to change at some point. But for now, considering that the twins, Nexus and Saturn, are toddlers, they're going to be living in this house for quite a bit. So, anyways, so this video is a bit long. I cut it as much as I could, I promise you. I really, really did. It was originally 30 minutes, I want to say. And I was like, no. I'm all, nobody watches a 30-minute video. So I cut it down even more, as much as I could, with the build still making sense, I guess, so to speak. And I ended up getting it down to, I believe, 18 minutes and some change. So it's still pretty long, and I might have been able to make it into a two-part video, but at the same time, I didn't spend that much time like outside. So, like, it would have made sense if I made the video where I built the outside, did the landscaping outside, and then did the inside after, but I didn't spend that much time outside. Most of the time I spent in the house was the inside because it's just so big. Everybody has their own bedroom. I originally was going to have the twins share a bedroom because I thought it would be cute for them to do so. But when I get upstairs, I realized that I'd done the thing where I made the rooms or like the top part of the house just so big that I had to fill it with something. Which is what happens when, I'm doing a build that's more than 3 or 4 bedrooms. I start to panic, basically, and remember panicking is not cool. So I was like, well, that means I'm gonna have to add this. So upstairs, I end up adding like, I want to say altogether this house has maybe 5 bathrooms because I know that Tiffany and Kaysen have their own bathroom. I believe I gave Todrick and Ocean their own bathroom. The twins have a bathroom, and I don't know if I can't remember because it's been a while since I've actually looked at this build, but I can't remember if I actually have like Fitch have his own bathroom too. There's a lot of bathrooms, so like there's no reason as we continue this legacy for anybody to pee on themselves. I'm not saying it's not going to happen because it's The Sims, it happens anyway, but seriously, there should be no reason for anybody to not have a bathroom, to not take a shower. So we shouldn't have that problem. Watch, we do because, like I said, it's The Sims. Anyhow, so for the ground level, we do have a kitchen up at the living room. We have a dining room. So I did put for the kitchen. I did put, as you can see, the bar stools there, so they can like just cook the food and sit down and eat. But most of the time, my Sims don't even eat where they're supposed to eat. They'll usually go to the living room. Sometimes they'll go to the table. Like sometimes I'll actually have Sims that like to sit down and eat. Other times there's Sims who like to stand in front of the fridge and eat. It's really weird. I'm not sure if it's a glitch or not. I just know that it happens. So I'm just kind of like, ugh, really? Great. So the living room is a little bit small-ish, but I feel like it fits everything just fine. Because honestly, I'm not sure I can't talk, how long the Sims or how much time they're actually going to be like in the living room because there's a lot of skill building we have to do. I need to get skill. I mean, of course, Ocean needs to finish going into space and getting all her collectibles, and then the twins have to start doing their skill building too, because one of them's going to be a doctor and the other one's going to be a vet. I've decided that when they become teenagers, like the moment they turn into teenagers, I'm going to put a poll on Twitter. If you guys don't have Twitter and you watch my series, just leave the comments on the video, like which generation you want to take, because we can only have one of them. So I'm gonna have a voting poll going on there where we get to decide if we're gonna have the vet career or if we're going to have the doctor's career. Personally, I would like to go for the vet career just because I never finished it. I finished a doctor career. It was the first one I did for Get to Work when it came out all those years ago. It seems like so long ago. Yes, so that was the first career I did because I was so excited for it when I first saw it, like in the previews and everything. And the scientist career I've done enough times, even though that's not an option, but I've done that enough times too because I've done Not So Berry a few times on my own. Now, for the detective career, I've actually never really messed with it. And I know it comes in one of the later generations. We're actually supposed to be a detective if that generation gets picked, so that's pretty exciting. Because basically, in this challenge, there's supposed to be like you're supposed to pick which generation to use, and they're always different jobs. So it's kind of making you, if you have all the packs, make you try things that you probably hadn't done before. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, as I ramble on, so this is the dining room here. I did use some custom content in this build, and it's really just pet stuff. Like it really is. I forgot where I downloaded it from, but I was like, oh, this is cute. I'm gonna just add this on here. So this house isn't available on the gallery. To me, I feel like it's not really nice enough to be on the gallery for you guys to download. So if you were looking forward to downloading this, I'm sorry. It's just not there. And I have no intentions of actually putting it up there just because, like, I feel like it's okay for the Let's Play and I feel like it works out fine for that. But as for sharing, I'm kind of like, eh. Anyways, so down here on the first floor, besides the living room, kitchen, all that jazz, we do have like an office area. So if you guys remember, Ocean and Todrick are both very, what do they call it? Athletic and whatnot, or active. There we go, athletic. Lord. Anyways, so I went on ahead and gave them a punching bag so they can work out inside. I gave Tiffany like a little office space, so she has a computer. I put a little bit of clutter with the books, and then of course she has her easel because she does have to get her painting skill up. I don't think I really did anything for Kaysen, but then again, his mostly, Lord, mostly just fishing. So I did put in like a little game table for the kids, or I guess not just for the kids, for everyone, because I believe the adults can use it too. So I thought it'd be cute. They had like a little gaming area for the kids to be in there and have something to do. And I don't know, I feel like I use the space rather well. Like it's big enough and it's nice. If I need to change it around and add more skill building things, like for the kiddos or anything like that, I do have that option because, like I said, it's a pretty decent sized room. As for the other room downstairs, I do turn that into, I want to say, no, Todrick and Ocean are upstairs, yeah. Tiffany and Kaysen are downstairs here. That's her bed. That's a custom bed. Yeah, I use custom beds in this build too, just because I downloaded a bunch of them and I really like the patterns. They're very cute. So as you can see how big the room was, I cut it smaller and just and made them an ensuite, which is the same thing I did for Todrick and Ocean upstairs because I also, like I said, I made it too big. So there are like there are a lot of bathrooms here, and they're very simple bathrooms. I mean, I probably could have cut them out in this build, to be honest. Like they didn't really have to be there, but I don't know. Some people might like to see how bathrooms look. So that might be a thing. Anyway, so I'm going to stop rambling on because now I'm just getting ridiculous. I just wanted to let you guys know that my challenge is still going to continue. I'm going to record as soon as I get some free time and I'm not like dragging my face on the floor because I'm pretty exhausted when I come home from work. My sleep schedule is basically non-existent, and since I'm working nights one day and then working days the other, and like when I come home, usually I would like play Sims and relax. I don't even do that anymore. I just come home, I take a shower, I eat if I'm not too tired, and then I just fall on my face. So I'm pretty boring. Right now. It's kind of bad, so Anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna try to get a recording out as soon as I can. I appreciate all of your patience. I also have a few more builds that I managed to do. I actually did two builds I recorded the other night at work because I don't know what happened, but I got bit by the inspiration bug. So I have a couple more builds that I will be able to shoot out hopefully soon. And yeah, so that's about it. Anyway, so if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have something to say. And I'll talk to you guys next time, okay? And if you haven't subscribed already, just be sure to do so you don't miss another build or the Get a Life challenge. Alright? Bye.